So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also, and share my shit. Okay. So I did. I had an aha moment because I couldn't figure out exactly what it was that, like, why you would rub most people the wrong way. And it's crazy because even some people like that across as like troublesome, shit starter, aggressive, like even sometimes they're like. So I'm just like, what is it? So as I'm like looking at this Facebook status, right? And I'm trying to figure out, okay, so what am I saying that's ticking people off? Or what, how are they perceiving this, right? And then I realized that, let's say it is people, either you're appearing confident, like you may give off this appearance that you're confident, or you are confident. That's what people don't like. So that's what triggers people. That's what triggers men and women. That's what make men and women like you rub them the wrong way. Is the fact that you are confident, or you give off this aura of confidence. You like yourself. You like yourself. Like, you're aware of your beauty. You're aware of like your positive traits, but liking yourself and being comfortable in your own skin, this is what makes people, this is what rubs people the wrong way. Y'all, to me, I am floored by this. When I tell y'all I am so much of an outsider looking in when it comes to this world, I am so much of an outsider looking in. Don't forget to like the live and don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Please tap that screen and like it and subscribe. Hit that subscription button. But yeah, people don't like when you like yourself. People don't like when you are self-aware. People don't like when you are confident, when you are comfortable in your own skin. That is what's rubbing them the wrong way. It's like, well, what makes you think you so special? They feel like, I don't know, because there is a thing called arrogance, but people instantly take you not leading with your insecurities, that a slight bit of confidence people will take as arrogance. And it's like, for them to see you as confident but not arrogant, they want you to humble yourself. They want you to, you get what I'm saying, talk down on, like almost like a backhanded almost like a backhanded compliment. Like they want you to talk bad about yourself. Like, what's up? What's up? And then they'll be like, oh yeah, she's confident, not arrogant. Like, even if like let's say you're proud of yourself for your achievements. What's up? I can't see it right now because I'm driving, but let's say you're confident about yourself, or you're hyping yourself up for your achievements, or giving yourself a pat on the back for your hard work and you made it. Energies will call that as you rubbing it in their face, or as you being boastful. Like, even if you're a person where you strive high, like you don't settle, like you're gonna be disliked. You're going to be disliked, right? If you're gonna be disliked. Like, that floors me. I don't know what happened. I think the signal got lost. I don't know what happened, but that floors me to think that is what will. So a motherfucker liking themselves rubs you the wrong way. A person being self-aware of their pot. So that means even in business, if you know the quality, if you know your quality of work and what it and the impact it has in people's lives, and you charge the appropriate prices, like people are gonna be, you're not gonna be like. If you're somebody that don't lead with your insecurities, right? If you're somebody that is constantly elevating, constantly leveling up, constantly working on yourself, if you're somebody that is about expansion and growth, if you're somebody that is you actually like yourself, you're actually self-aware of your good traits, and you're and you recognize like your beauty or handsomeness or whatever, you're not going to be liked. Knowing your worth, you're not, or learning your worth, knowing that you deserve better, like that is going to rub people the wrong way. If you're trying to figure out, well, why people, always single me out, or why people always, nobody ever want to quickly be my friend, it's because you emanate this confidence about yourself. Another thing too that people don't like are content people, people who are actually happy, not faking happiness, none of that. Like these, like you are actually happy, you actually have gratitude, like real gratitude and grace. They're not gonna like you. They're not gonna like you. Actually, it's not, cause I'm hands free. My my phone on a phone stand. I'm hands free. This ain't no different from if I turned on my Bluetooth radio and I'm talking to somebody on a Bluetooth radio while I'm driving. This ain't no different from a trucker having headphones on their goddamn ears to talk to people on the phone hands free. It's not a difference. This is safe driving, because I technically don't even have to look at the camera. I can go like this. Technically. Technically, if we're gonna get technical, that's why they had created these hand free gadgets. So you can take your phone out your hand while you're driving, but you'll be able to multitask without risking unsafe driving habits. So technically, I'm driving safe. Technically, but yeah, they don't like you, lovers, and I don't know why people get weird about and I done seen people on here with that got like that be truckers and they be on YouTube recording while they're driving their trucks. So I don't know why like people get their panties in a bunch about hands free recording while you're driving. I'm in my car more than I'm not. So I'm probably gonna be recording in my car the most. I only can TikTok. I only can TikTok um I don't even know if I can fit in this parking spot. But I only can TikTok when I'm not driving. But cause like I don't know if they got a computer thing or whatever. But if I'm in my car but I'm not driving, then I could do TikTok. But I'm driving most of the time. So I'm probably gonna use YouTube more than any other like gadget. Yeah, I'm parallel parking. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Like when I tell y'all, when I had got my driver's license and I parallel parked correctly during the test, but I could not figure out what the fuck I was doing wrong. Like I could not figure out, because when I tried to do parallel parking between two cars again, it didn't do. I'm like, what the fuck? So years later down the line, I tried it again, and like, yeah, my brain can. I'm trying it again. You see, I got here safely. My brain can multitask. Your brain can't multitask. Speak for yourself. You're one task at a time. Me, I get bored with one task at a time. A bitch has cleaned her house while she's washing her clothes while she's recording on live for content. Like, I've done it all. I've done it all. You can only speak for yourself. That's the thing that I hate about folks. Don't confuse your limitations with your limitations isn't everybody else's limitations. Just like this one guy, he gonna tell me there's no way you can listen. You can listen and hear what I say and talk at the same time. So I was like, oh, that's not possible. Okay. So literally, so while he's talking, I'm talking. And he's like, what did I say? And I repeated back to him what he said, and he was shocked. That nigga shut up. My brain don't work like everybody else's brain. My brain is constant. My brain is not a typical brain. My brain can multitask. I get bored doing one task at a matter of fact, I'm forgetful doing one task at a time. That might work for everybody else. That don't work for me. Like, I concentrate different. Just like at work, they think, don't forget to like the live, you guys. Please like this live. Just keep your finger tapping that screen on that like, god damn it, and subscribe to my channel, please. Just like at work, at work, now, I ain't gonna tell y'all none of the illegal shit I do. But just know some of the illegal shit where people be like, you can't do that, or you can't. I done it, and I'm better at whatever I'm doing on doing that illegal thing. But besides that, back to what I was saying, like at work they believe if you don't talk and you just stay focused on work, your numbers will go up. That is not true for me. My brain has to stay like, I have a complex brain. My brain has to stay on its toes. That's another reason why I do tarot all day. Tarot helps with brain functioning. Tarot helps with sharpening your mind. Like, and communication helps sharpening your mind as well, but communication also helps you learn about yourself, learn about the world around you. So I'm a top. I love communication. I love it. But that's beside the point. At work, they be like, if you don't talk and you just work, your numbers will go up. That's not true for me. If I don't talk, first of all, I get bored easy. And I get distracted easy. I lose concentration easily when it's just that one mundane task that you have me doing. Okay. So for me, that causes me to be sleepy. That causes me to go into a trance and be sleepy. So, like, it slows down my rate. When you're tired, when you're sleepy, and it fastens my burnout, it slows down my rate. I actually do better being able to talk and socialize and just being bubbly and fun and have fun with my work. My numbers go up. So for me, that's not true. You see? For me, that's not true. My work style is more communicative. Let's joke, let's have fun while we do our work. Like, let's relax. Relax. That's my work style. And I knock it out the park when I do it that way. When a person is too micromanaging, too controlling, angry, my anxiety goes up. Okay? And then my anxiety goes up because you nitpicky, and my performance goes down. So it's just what I noticed. Okay. So that micromanagement shit don't work for me. Teach me the job and get the fuck out of my face and let me flow. Because once I get the flowing, that rate gonna get the going. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, that's just how my brain works. Just like most people are very good with easy ass subjects. The complex subject, the subjects that most people consider hard, I master with ease. I catch on with ease. My brain can handle very complex situations, just like that most people would crumble under. Another example is like call center customer service. So like there's been plenty of calls that I handled where the person had called in 3, 4 times and nobody could solve their issue. Guess who solved it? Me. I'm the only one that could solve their issues after they done called in so many goddamn times. Like, and I receive compliments about that. They be like, they should give you a raise. They be like, oh my gosh, you're the best worker there. Like, I'll be able to answer questions most people cannot figure out. I am literally analysis, research intensive, very analytical. I'm very analytical, observant, problem solving. Like, I can deal with just like two people arguing. I can literally communicate when they're both communicating with you. Arguments come when you misunderstand a person. You're not understanding their language or you interpreting their language the wrong way. Like, that's where arguments happen. Arguments happen when there's a misunderstanding in communication. Like, this is what I've observed. Most people are not going to figure this out. I can tell you that now. I have a very different type of brain. So when they're arguing with each other, clashing, I'm understanding both of their languages. So I'm able to tell the other person, hey, this person is saying this and this is what they mean and this is how you making them feel and da da da. I can tell the trauma in everything. Because people also communicate through the lens of their traumas and insecurities. So people also interpret things, their perceptions of things are jilted. I am very self-aware, not just of myself, but of other humans. So two people fighting, I can get them to shake hands and get along. All because I have a talent in communications. I have a talent in healing. I have a talent in human psychology. I'm very complex. I'm very good at dealing with complexities. I'm a different type of motherfucking tarot reader. I don't know. I say this all the time, but I'm telling you, it's the truth. So, yeah. I lost one card on this deck, and I'm gonna find that motherfucker. I'm gonna find it, cause I know it's somewhere in this goddamn car. I know it, cause I kept it in this car. Look, I got my condoms on deck, y'all. Got to stay prepared, cause these trifling ass niggas. Got to stay prepared. These trifling ass niggas. I'm telling you. They be on a raw dog, you barely even know my motherfucking first name, nigga. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But yeah, that's the issue. That's the issue. I feel like a lot of people say that what's the line between pride and narcissism? That is a very good question, but everybody has pride. Even the people that think that they don't have pride have pride. A lot of human beings are lacking in even motherfuckers with low self-esteem has pride. I wish I had my son tablet. Because we could have looked up the definition of pride. Like, what constitutes that? If you got pride, if you got an ego, you got a pride. If you got ego, you got pride. And everybody has ego. Even the motherfuckers with low self-esteem who don't believe in themselves has ego, has pride. Like, that kind of go hand in hand. To have an ego is to be egocentric is to be pride centric. So yeah, narcissism is more about lacking in empathy, lacking in compassion, lacking like you don't have any compassion or empathies for other. That is the main center focus around narcissism. Because a lot of people can have narcissistic traits and not be narcissistic. A lot of things can appear narcissistic and not be narcissistic. Things could even sound narcissistic and not be narcissistic. Like when you see a trait, it can spill over. Like, let's say the happy trait. If you see somebody's happy, like most people are going to assume one or two things. Well, most people are going to assume a happy person is rich, got a loving family, ain't really went through much trauma, stuff like that. Like most people are going to assume like that about happy people. But some of the happiest people have been through the worst traumas, have been bullied, have been humiliated. People give them a tough time. Some of the happiest people come from toxic families. Like, I remember this one dude, he used to be a dope dealer. And he seen a lot of scary shit in his life. Like, most of his homies is dead or in prison. He survived. He's a survivor. And this man is very youthful acting, very happy-go-lucky, very positive. And this man has seen death a good 3 or 4 times. And yet he's happy. A lot of the motherfuckers that be moping around, miserable, attitude problems, angry, I be finding they life ain't that motherfucking bad. Like, they life ain't that bad. They have a support system. They have all types of shit. That's why I'm saying it's all really about your attitude. At the end of the day, everybody go through shit. But it's about your attitude. Your attitude will make or break your quality of life. Your attitude it's all about that motherfucking attitude. Yeah, but most people will assume people that have a lot of money are happy. Like, y'all, this is why I like to socialize, because I didn't realize that till now. Because I have on YouTube, you don't see it. But in real life, okay, I'm more serious on YouTube. My more serious side is mean, okay? I'm more mean when I'm serious. That's why I don't like to be serious. But hey, motherfuckers, if they want me to be serious, you got to get your feelings hurt, because you ain't gonna like me when you see I'm serious. You're not gonna like the serious side of me. You better take this jokey side of a bitch, because I'm telling you now, will read a bitch to filth. A nigga too. Will to filth. But that's beside the point. I have a bubbly demeanor, a bubbly, happy-go-lucky, always smiling, eye contact, confident body demeanor, confident. I come across as very confident. Very sure of myself. Now, sometimes I have anxiety issues, especially when I feel like I'm being watched or heavily monitored or micromanaged. Like that tick, that's a trauma response, but I get into full-blown anxiety, and I act like a trapped dog. Like, you ever seen a dog that felt like that they was trapped and they was about to die or some shit? They go manic. Yeah. Yeah. So that's me. So when I start to feeling backed into a corner, I get an anxiety response. So I get very anxiety and just like, y'all know them. And then when those motherfucking dogs go crazy, y'all know what the fuck, that's me. But that's a trauma response. See, I'm self-aware of all that. I am self-aware. I am highly self-aware. Because here's the thing, a lot of people don't investigate, and I am top flight investigator. So if something pisses me off, I'm going to be like, well, why that piss me off? I'm going to give you another example. A lot of people don't ask questions. They do not investigate themselves. So, and this is why when I be telling folks, come to me to get your tarot readings. You are not going to find another person that is out of the matrix more than me. You are not going to find another person that is heavily in tune with everything more than me. I am heavily in tune. I don't think that my morals are superior to other people's. I don't think none of that. I'm a very live and let live. I am a very live and let live. And I know that there is more than one way to skin a cat. There is more than one way to live. I don't have a superiority complex or none of that. Like, none of that. But yeah. Because some spiritualists, I find, some tarot readers, I find they be having that shit. And I don't be liking that. I don't be liking that because, bitch, that's you. That's how you decide you want to live life. I don't got to live that like that. Like, I had a tarot reader. She was really good at what she was a really good reader. I'm not going to hold you. She was. So I went to her because of that. And I put aside, like, her clear bias or bigotry. I put it aside. But, like, you know, she didn't like, I guess, that I require men to have money and I like men to spend on me. She didn't like that. Like, bitch, I don't want to be poor like you with a baby. You poor with a baby with a nigga right now and y'all two poor motherfuckers together. That is not what but at least you have love. Fuck love. That is not what I dream. If the love ain't coming with the luxury, I don't want it. But that's my life, though. That's my right. That don't make me wrong just because you decide you want to live in humble beginnings. Like, that's you. You do you and I'ma do me, okay? Because, like, her advice, some of her advice, like, the information that was accurate, I would take it. But her other advice, I would not. Because, like, girl, please. I'm not about to have no nigga have me out here embarrassed living in a motherfucking... Well, them trailer parks look nice. I don't know if you've ever seen those trailer parks, but these new trailer park, they look nice, baby. They look good. But I ain't gonna have... If I got a nigga, though, nah. Fuck a trailer park with a house. And ain't no motherfucking shack either. Like, a house. 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom house. Where is it? Like, if I get with a dude that's like... If I take a nigga serious that's like not there yet, he probably young. He probably in his 20s. In his young, youthful 20s in college. Like, a young nigga. That's the only nigga I might give a pass with that. But he got to be planning on getting somewhere. So, but yeah. Like, for real. I ain't even read the cards yet. Okay. I don't know who YouTube is putting on my algorithm, but I need them to put the correct people on my algorithm because that ain't right. We might do a who is going through your algorithm, who is YouTube trafficking to your channels. Let's see that. Okay. And then we're gonna do a reading of why you rub people the wrong way. So 2225 is I don't know what it is actually. I'm gonna have to, because this video did stop. I'm about to go upstairs, take a shower, do my makeup. That's what I'm about to do. Okay, calling on Goddess Ashira and Goddess Lilith. Okay. Give me the truth, nothing but the truth to forever hold your peace. Ward off any false prophet or shape-shifted energy. Give me that $1 million answer. I'm in Ra. Ashe. Let's see. For the collective. What is the algorithm? Who is the algorithm bringing to their pages, their social media accounts, like, for the collective? And why? So we got the Hangman. The algorithm, I feel like, really exposes something about you. Just like my algorithm, I noticed it's always women that be roasting men, makeup, weaves, wigs, talking about the dark side of pretty, level up, witchy stuff like tarot cards and spiritual stones and stuff like that. Like, that's what I happen to notice, that, like, my algorithm, you know. But your energy, the energy that's attracted to you, this is Pisces energy. So these people, Pisces energy, 12th house energy, it's like, how can I put it? First of all, These energies could feel drawn to the unknown, or they could feel like there's got to be more to life. Like there's got to be more. Because Pisces is very intuitive, very, like they can't really be, there's really no pattern recognitions with Pisces for real. Pisces is, what you call it? They can't be figured out. They untrackable. Like, I'm going to give you an example. So this one lady, Pisces, she used to come to my, she used to come in my face, and I know that she was trying to get me fired. I know that she was being fake, but I stay professional with her most of the time because, from my personal experience, when I don't talk to a motherfucker or not interested in talking to a motherfucker like that, sometimes that gets me targeted at work. But I'm thinking, because she's trying to get information about me to leak to somebody else. So I'm talking to her, but I'm not giving her much. I'm not giving her anything. So this lady's so smart, so sneaky. So when she was talking to me, she'll be saying shit like, oh, go get you something to drink, go get you an energy drink. You're tired, you're so sleepy. I might not even be all that sleepy, but she'll still say, oh, you're so sleepy. Oh, we need to go home, da da da. Like trying to implicate or imply some shit. Because if she constantly do that, and then she go back to the manager and she be like, I'm just really concerned about uh uh God's creation tarot. Like I'm just really concerned about her. She just always seems drowsy and da 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 da. Now at this job, that'll get you fired. So if she keeps going to the manager saying that sneakily under the guise of concern, she's going to get me fired. And she's coming around talking to me to watch and see if I'm going to sleep. To watch and see. You get what I'm saying? On top of trying to get information or information about me. You get what I'm saying? So when I figured out that she was the reason why I got sent home one day, because here's the thing, this is a 12-hour shift and this is a boring ass job. Like you ain't doing shit but watching cakes. And if you do like machine operation, you operate the machine like I could operate the machine. You do other shit. What's up, Stefan? You do other shit at this job, but it's shut down now. It's closed down now. So everybody dozes off and be in and out of wakeness at this warehouse, at this manufacturing. Like, why is it then that I'm sent home for drowsiness, but other motherfuckers be sleep on the line and everything, never get sent home, never get in trouble, never get it right, nothing? You see, I was being targeted. And she would go back under concern or, oh, let me buy you a drink. Let me buy you so you can stay up, baby. You so tired. Over exaggerating my tiredness. Right? Just like she would sneak and report if me and Joe was talking, if me and my ex-coworker was talking, like she would do shit like that. Pisces are very shapeshifty in every way. In every way. When you think about water that take all forms, that's Pisces. Pisces is for real water. More than Scorpio and more than Cancer. Pisces is water. Motherfucking for real. They take all forms. That's Pisces. And you never see them coming and you never see them going. They're very tricky. Very, I'm telling you. That's why the 12th house is the house of hidden things, the house of esoteric knowledge, hidden enemies, the house of, I'm telling you, dreams, the house of all that shit. Because that's Pisces. The unknown. The unknown. You don't know what label to put on them. You don't know. Like, and Pisces attract like a lot of broken ass people, a lot of people that are in need of healing, a lot of people who could have like mental health issues. This is what's coming through your algorithm. So these energies could also leave these energies stuck or leave these energies in this self-sacrificing position. You know, like, oh, I don't want to leave that person out in the cold because like they really need me. But you also really need you. And if how this person is operating is bringing you down or is causing you instability or chaos in your life or is causing you trauma, it's time for you to cut them loose. You're not responsible. You're not responsible for other people's hangups. That's not your job to manage their trauma. That's their job to manage their trauma. And that's their job to find healthy ways to express and transmute that energy. Don't get it twisted. Just because a motherfucker has been through a lot or have mental disorders is not an excuse for a motherfucker to bring you down, cause chaos in your life, be violent towards you, be undermining towards your life in any way. It's not an excuse. Find a healthier, because here's the thing that people don't realize. You make everything a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you are scared of being abandoned, right, or you have abandonment issues, and you negatively, right, instead of just trusting, you negatively react to these things, and it may cause you to do like undermining another person, spending up all their money so that they can stay broke and never leave you, lowering their self-esteem, cheating, all this shit, okay? Cheating so that you can have backup plans. You don't know if this person's going to abandon you or not. You're assuming that they're going to abandon you. Hyper independence. I don't need nobody. I don't, all that shit, right? So when you're doing these things, like you're actually running that motherfucker off. You are through your behaviors, your belief systems, your perceptions, and through your behaviors, you are manifesting the very thing that you fear. So if you don't handle these traumas, these fears in a healthy manner, because there's a way, and you don't communicate in a healthy manner, right? People are going to abandon you. You're going to make it true through your behaviors, through your belief systems, through your perceptions, through your insecurities. Like, do y'all know one of the reasons why, like, I avoid relationships, or I'm more pickier, or I'm like, I avoid like to allow motherfucker in. The reason why I avoid that is because I lost track of thought. Somebody could be moving because I'm looking at this U-Haul van truck share. The reason why I avoid that is because why would I spend time being vulnerable or emotionally invested in a person when you're just gonna leave me anyways? When you're not gonna pick me anyways? Like, that's just how I feel. That's just the way I protect myself. Now, and two, sometimes I can lose myself in connections. Like really get lost, like to the point to where wow, to the point to where when they cry, I cry. They problems is my problems. Like, they problems become my problems. Like, I literally become one with the person. And a lot of humans, in my opinion, don't deserve that. So that's why I tries my best to build up this wall that a motherfucker can't get through to. Even if you think you getting through, right? Because like I said, I have a very bubbly personality. I smile all the time. I give eye contact. So you might think that, oh man, this girl attaches to me really quickly. Because the stereotype is that women who are flirty, giving you eye contact, bubbly, the stereotype is that these are lover girls. That's what lover girls act like. That's another thing. That's most definitely not true. The actual lover girls act like motherfucking bulldogs. Like, they will beat your ass. They got attitude problems and everything. The actual lover girls. Because those women, I sat there and observed. I'm telling you, those women that be real angry and bulldog, bad attitude, stank face all day, them the actual lover girls. Them the actual women that put up with so much shit. They put up with so much shit that they are just angry at the world because they're tired of being stomped on and motherfuckers playing them and trying them every field. These the girls that took back cheating niggas 3, 4, 5, 10 times. Them the lover girls. Most lover girls end up with nasty attitudes, back bulldogs, angry, mad face. Cause they get tired of motherfuckers taking advantage of them, or they get tired of coming through for motherfuckers, and then people don't come through for them. But most people will falsely assume a chick that's like that ain't shit. She's a dog. She's a narcissist. She's a this. She's a that. Some of that might be true, but them the lover girls. Them the soft ass bitches, actually. They're the real softies. But most people are not going to see that because they're fooled by what they by their appearance, by how they show up in the world. You see? So, yeah. But most people stereotype my type of personality as the lover girl. Like, as the one that, oh my gosh, she easily attached to me. I easily got her to fall in love. Oh my gosh, she's so easy. Like, most people will assume that the softer girl is more like, oh my gosh, she got feelings for me. Da, 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 da. Like, that's what most people assume, not knowing that oh hi, how are you? Like, that bitch won't even talk to you if you ain't got a bag. If you ain't got a bag, it like she got more standards than a little bit, and she enforces that shit. Most women that be like, oh hi, how are you? Most of them women have high standards. They not taking no broke ass nigga. They not allowing you mistreat them. They not. That's why they're like this. Hi. They don't have like a lot of. They don't take on a lot of people's spiritual demons like the mean girls do. A lot of the so-called mean girls and added bad attitude, gun popping. What that bitch looking at? Them type of girls. They take a lot of people's shit. They take a lot of people's demons. That's why they're like that. See, it ain't just about a person's expression. It's about what causes this person to express this way. Most people don't look at the why. Most people just look at the outer appearance and whatever cultural stereotypes come with that personality type, that appearance. That's what they go with. They never investigate why. If a person is expressing this, why are they expressing it this way? See, that's where I come in. I investigate that shit. So I cracks the code. I figure it out. I figure it out. Top line communicator. Top line. Top of the line. So yeah, somebody could be like really stooped to or really lost in their life and stuff like that with this hangman. Like they could feel really stagnant, not knowing like, well, what am I doing with my life? Where am I going? What am I supposed to be? Like they could be going through some type of identity crisis. So your algorithm kind of helps them find who they are, what they're supposed to be, what they're doing wrong, stuff like that. So you may come across as somebody who is very sure of yourself, and that's why these energies are attracted to your algorithm. Okay. Um, you may have dealt with or you may discuss um like narcissism abuse or workplace bullying, stuff like that. Like you may discuss stuff like that. Yeah, Brick Thor, pattern recognition. But I go deep though. I don't scratch the surface. Just like I figured out if a person's a bigot, if a person's a racist, stay away from them. I'm gonna say this with confidence. All racist or bigoted people are typically abusive. They're abusive. People who are dogmatic, intolerant of others, those people are typically abusive. So stay away from motherfuckers like that. And they typically suffer some form of narcissism. I bet you, I ain't looked this up, but I guarantee you, you're going to find a link between dogmatism or racism or bigotry or somebody being highly intolerant of other people's like lifestyles or religion or beliefs or whatever, or even hair texture, race, whatever. I guarantee you, you're going to find a link. I have not looked this up. I have not researched this. This just randomly popped in my head. But I bet you you're going to find a connection, a correlation between narcissism and that bigotry, being intolerant of others, being dogmatic, being racist, being prejudiced. I guarantee you, you're going to find a link between that and narcissism. How much you want to bet? I have not looked this up, y'all. This is a random connection I made in my brain. Well, you just can't leave them because you're codependent. In some way, if you were not already broken, because sometimes people can sniff out brokenness. They can sniff out when you're codependent. So that's why they pick you. That's why I be trying to tell folks being picked is not always a compliment. Why did they pick you? Just like when motherfuckers be thinking a guy buying them a car, getting them roses, taking them out on a date mean he takes her serious. No, that don't mean that. Why? When you figure out the why a motherfucker does something, that's your answer. It ain't what they're doing, it's why they're doing it. Because two people can do the same behaviors and have two total different intentions. So you could be being loved bombed by a narcissist who is also doing the same shit for 10 other bitches. This is why, like, I'm telling y'all, I used to be a woman, and it probably still is a little bit. Because, I like to go by my intuition too. Probably still is a little bit. I like to keep hope alive just a little bit. But this is why I used to be a girl that be like, if it feels right, go, just go. But no, really, in all actuality, if it feels right, and let's say you want something with this person, you need to screen them, take them through a screening. You need to figure out their patterns of behavior. You need to figure out what are their typical motives or intentions for things, the why. Like, you need to figure out their background, their family history, all that. You need to figure out what they're lying about, what they're telling the truth about. Okay, like, why did they lie? Like, you need to answer all those questions before you say you want to be committed to a motherfucker. A lot of people ain't answering those hard questions. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sexually attracted to you. We're in love. Like the lust shit. they think is love. And so they making all these decisions based off their penis and pussy. And then when they get serious with the person, all this other shit comes out. Oh, we're not even really compatible. You think, Sherlock? You think? You know, because relationships really expose your traumas. Like, that's why friendships last. Friendships last longer than relationships. Friendships are better than relationships because friendships are mostly kindred spirit. Like, when you have a friend, it's someone that's a kindred spirit. They're either y'all go through the same shit or y'all like the same activities. Like, there's something where y'all are basically kindred, or y'all have the same level of self-esteem, or y'all could, it could be even aesthetically. Like, maybe y'all all big, or y'all all skinny, or y'all all light, or y'all all dark, or on rare occasions though, you'll have friends where, let's say if the light-skinned person desires to be dark, right? They'll mostly have dark-skinned friends. Or if the dark-skinned person desires to be light, they'll mostly have light-skinned friends. But there's an unequally yoked relationship between situations like that. When you go towards somebody that has traits or has something that you feel like you lack, like you typically put them on a pedestal. So it ends up being an unequally yoked relationship, an unequally yoked friendship. Like, that's why a lot of relationships don't work too, because a lot of people, when they're dating, they're not really dating off of compatibility. Like, they're dating off of traumas. So, like, if I've been insecure about being fat all my life, let's say that, right? If I, even though this is not true, I'm just saying hypothetically, if I have been insecure about being fat all my life, I'm not going to want to date another fat person. I'm not going to want to even date a husky person. I'm only going to date a skinny person. If I hated my black features, or I hated my dark skin all my life, right? I'm not going to date anything that is similar to me. I am dating based off of my insecurities. So I want to mate with or get with the motherfucker that don't have black people features, like the whitest thing I can find. Or I'm going to get with a motherfucker that's super high yellow, that got, like 3C hair or Indian hair or some shit. Like, that's what I'm going to date, because I'm not going to want to date no one that's similar to me aesthetically. I want to date someone that has the traits that I wish I had. A lot of people date from places of insecurity and trauma. I'm telling y'all, I am not your typical tarot reader. I'm getting downloads, and we still on this one card. But yeah, people date from their places of trauma, from their places of insecurity, or where they feel like they lack, or what they feel like they desire to have. Like, but it creates an unequally yoked relationship. It creates a codependency. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's coming through your algorithm. I don't even know if I should like do the full 6, because I don't got no like structure. Let's see if most of the people coming through your algorithm, if they would beef with you. So they're curious. Like, if you worked at AT&T, like, these people feel like something is off with the 6 of Cups coming in at the reverse. I know what traditionally 6 of Cups mean, but I'm telling you, with the Hangman and the 6 of Cups in the reverse together, they feel like something is off. They feel like something is missing. Okay? Oh, love. It's just a channel. It's just a channel. It's just a psychic channel. But if that's coming through the channel, then you need to like really investigate why this person is with you to begin with. Like, are they with you because of preconceived notions or stereotypes about your particular race? Or are they with you because they hate themselves, or do they see you as some type of status symbol, status upgrade? Because practically, if any of that is the case, you're not even humanized. Love, you're not even humanized. If this is the case, when you investigate the why, okay. But yeah, somebody feel like something is off. They looking for some type of confirmation. They looking for something like somebody could be dealing with like, and this is a water sign. Like this is heavy water sign. So instantly, water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces are all known to like overly give. Like they're always nurturing others. They're always there for others. They always like, that is what water signs are typically known for. Like they typically overgive to the point to where they lose themselves. Some of y'all can have water signs in y'all chart, or if you do tarot readings like me, water sign would be the best sign for you to like do. Like they're gonna come to your channel the most. They're gonna be trafficked to your channel the most. So these energies could have an issue with boundaries. They could also have issues with dealing with people who undermine them, subtly undermine them, or systemically undermine them, or they try to set them up to fail, or where they try to sabotage them in some way. But it's very subtle. It's not blatant. Yeah, so that person is playing you. Here's the thing. I'm going to say this. As a person that don't believe in truth, I truly do not believe in forgiveness. But I'm going to say this. If you want to know for sure if a motherfucker is playing in your face or not, and they just talking, give them a second chance. Don't wait. Give them the second chance instantly and see what they do. See, that's what people's mistake be. Most people mistake be they want to make the person work for like their forgiveness, for giving them a second chance. They want to make them work for that. Then when the person puts on the show for however long it takes to get you, you give them a second chance. And then you're already emotionally invested. So you give them this second chance. Y'all, there is nobody from my past that I won't back. So listen to me when I'm telling you this tactic works. A lot of people do it wrong. You are emotionally invested yourself again into this person, right? So you finally decide to give them a second chance. And you're already emotionally hooked to them. So they're going to bring out their true colors again. It's like a cycles of abuse, cycles of narcissistic abuse, cycles of abuse is what it's called. Because a lot of people are being abused and don't know it. Because they think abuse is only when a motherfucker put their hands on you. But a motherfucker making an environment unsafe to you, that is abuse. A person whose intention is trying to break your spirit, that is abuse. A person who tries to sabotage you, who tries to make you feel small, that is abuse. That's all forms of abuse. People that do reactionary abuse, that is abuse. If you've been scapegoated, that is abuse. A motherfucker don't have to put their hands on you. Abuse is abuse. Yeah. So, stop taking them back. They're lying. It's game. But the best way to do this to protect yourself emotionally is to give them that second chance. Don't wait. No. When they fuck up and they come back and they like, oh, give them a second chance right then and there. Right then and there. Don't wait. No, don't wait. Give them a second chance. As soon as you give them that second chance, you're not even all the way emotionally invested yet. As soon as you give them that second chance, see what they do. If that person continues on with their fuck boy, fuck girl shit, that person don't care about you. It was all game. It's harder to see though when you're emotionally invested. That's why I say give them that second chance right away. Don't wait till you're emotionally attached again. Give them that second chance right away while you're semi-attached. Because when you see how quick that motherfucker fucks you over again, you ain't gonna want them no more. And you're gonna be emotionally detached. So it's gonna be easy for you to walk away. When you sit and you wait for a motherfucker to love bomb you again and prove themselves to you again, you are catching feelings for that person the more you're bonding with that person, even when they are just trying to win you back over. They take you back through the honeymoon phase, back through the love bombing phase. Then once they get you where they want you, the mask falls. That's why I was like, everybody always wants to take their time. But in dating, or when I like a guy, I do the opposite of what most women do. Because I want to see is you a person that takes advantage of people's vulnerability. And if you take advantage of people's vulnerability, or if you take advantage of somebody that wants, it's a test. But it's a test that they don't expect to be a test, you see? If you take advantage of my vulnerability, or if I see that you're taking advantage of my likeness for you, you ain't shit. So it's easy for me to detach. It's easy for me to detach. Where most people are stubborn, I just go with the flow. I go with ease. I'll be like, if I like a motherfucker, I say it. Or I show it. Because guess what? I'm not about to waste my time. So as soon as I see you take advantage of that, as soon as I see you playing, you trying to play games, you trying to exploit me, you trying to do all that. I don't want nobody like that in my life. I don't want no friend or no partner like that in my life. Scram. Guess what? That crush, I'm over him. I almost said or her. I don't have no girl crushes though. I don't know why I said that. Somebody here is bisexual. Somebody here is bisexual. You could attract like a lot of bisexual people in your algorithm. Maybe people feel like that you are androgynous in energy, or you could be physically androgynous, but yeah. Yeah, I almost said that. I don't know why I said that because I've never had a crush on a girl. I've never had a girl crush for real. I mean, there's beautiful women and shit like that, but I've never had a girl crush. I've never had one. I joked around and been like, man, if I was gay, baby, she almost make me want to turn gay. But that's semantics. That's jokes. I'm not serious. I've never had a girl crush. Look, I have to say that because energies, I think it's because I cut my hair short. Energies, like I like short, like a fade. And then I dye it a color. I dye my hair different colors to remind motherfuckers that I'm a girl. But like, people, I think it's my haircut. People assume that I'm bisexual. It's so weird because people will assume that I'm bisexual or that I'm a lesbian, right? Even the guys at my new job, it's weird because, like, even some of the chicks that I used to live with, but it's always been weird to me because, like, they do more like lesbian stuff than I do, if I even do it at all. I think I've only had like one gay experience, but so that would probably make me bi, but like I don't be doing like the chicks at work, they be hitting each other on the ass, smacking each other on the ass, like all huggy, like touching the hair. Like y'all do more gay shit than me. And I don't even do that. I don't even play like that. But somehow you think I'm gay. I feel like it's because of I cut my hair. I like my hair cut short. Like and then like I've been through a lot. So sometimes my energy could be a bit masculine because I've been through so much shit in life. But outside of that, like I think it's because of the haircut and the fact that I like color. I'm planning on getting some piercings and some tattoos, so it's probably gonna make me look even more gay. But oh well. So we're moving on. Don't forget to like the live and subscribe to my channel, you guys. If you want to book a reading with me, you do have to email me at fairygodmother222@yahoo.com. It's spelled exactly the way it's supposed to be spelled. Don't forget to like this live. So we got the strength card coming in reverse. Yeah. Somebody here needs to learn boundaries. We got Aquarius here. We got Aquarius, Leo. Yeah. Somebody got somebody that just be over, like somebody that's a boundary violator, or somebody that is like just like do rude, disrespectful ass shit. Like be playing in their face. Like that's what's attracted to, like, so I feel like maybe this used to be you at one point, but then you've established boundaries. Like you check a motherfucker at the door now, and this is why these people are attracted. Or it could be a kindred spirit type of energy where y'all both struggle with the same shit. So we got the star energy coming through. Some of y'all could attract people that have helped others out, and those people that they've helped out dog them the fuck out. Like, or those people that they've helped out, like once they got on, they were like either jealous of them the whole time, or like once they got on, they abandoned them. So it's basically like they use them as a social ladder to climb, a static, like, if that makes sense. Oh, this remind me of Love Don't Cost a Thing. Y'all remember that movie Love Don't Cost a Thing, or Christina Milian and Oh Boy? That's what this remind me of. Yeah. So yeah, you got people that you help water their garden when that shit dried out. Like there's people that you help them when they were at their lowest, at their worst. And when they get a little bit of something, they switch up on you. That's because they never was a friend to begin with for you anyways. Like this person was just, this remind me of this chick that I was talking to. Libra Justice card. This remind me of this chick that I was talking to. And these people pay though. Just know they pay, and they need to come back. They need to come back. They're gonna come back needing you again. So I wouldn't even worry about it. They're gonna pay. Cause here's the thing, when look at the Seven of Pentacles. Here's the thing. When some shit is a fake, like an industry plant, damn near. It's fake. A fake come up, right? They have not done the work. They have not went through the process or through the initiation of whatever it is they need to do to build their own confidence, to build their own dreams, to build, you know what I'm saying, to get somewhere in life. You have done the work, or is in the process of doing the work. These people have not. So you do their work for them. And what happens is, as soon as they attain something that they wanted, they're not able to maintain it. They're not able to keep it up because it's not coming from their own. It's not coming from the source. They are the source. It ain't coming from self. So they skip the process to get something, but they don't know how to maintain it because it was built off your back, not theirs. There's a difference. If you teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Remember that. These people don't want to do their own work. They want to take shortcuts. So when they do get something, best believe they're going to sabotage that, or something bad is going to happen, and where they're going to be right back at the bottom, trying to come back to you to fuel up, like you a community stop, a pit stop. Like, y'all, you could be a Libra, Aquarius, a Leo, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy is here. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happens. They're going to fall off. They're going to fall off, even with the confidence. If you done built people's confidence up and it didn't come from source, it didn't come from themselves. Like, man, as soon as like they get beside themselves, get big headed, and like these people, who like look up to them or they looking for their validation, as soon as these energies like start coming for them, they lose their confidence that easy. Because they didn't build their confidence from themselves. They used you. They used you as an energetic core to build up their confidence. You know, sometimes it can come across as condescending. It can come across as gatekeeping. It can come across as backhanded compliments. Like, it could come across as like, let's say a person shake everybody's hands but yours, but they skip you. You get what I'm saying? Like, trying to make you feel small so they can feel big. It could come across through hypercriticism. It could come across through sabotage, undermine, workplace bullying, targeting. Look at what I tell you with the tarot card. So, like, these energies could have put you in a bind or could have caused you to be in a bind in some way. This is what's coming through your algorithm. This is the story of these energies. Like, and yeah, look at the Ten of Wands. Stop doing other people's work for them. Let them do their own work. Look at the Cancer coming through. As I said, that Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius are known to do that too. Sagittarius are known to do that too. Like, let motherfuckers do their own work. That's how they gonna learn. Stop enabling motherfuckers. Stop feeling sorry for motherfuckers. Like, look at me. I'm homeless, right? But I'm using a gift of mine to make something of myself. Yes, I work a regular 9 to 5, but I'm putting forth the work. Like, I'm doing my shadow work. I have been to psychics and also therapists as well, but like, I do the work. I journal. Like, I talk about shit that I'm uncomfortable to talk about shit. Like, the only thing that I'm still really like scared of is relationships, like serious relationships. Like, as soon as I feel a man getting serious with me, I get a triggered, like, it's a weird response. But when the man is like not serious about me, or maybe it's unrequited love, like, I gravitate, like, hi, like, I feel more comfortable with him. Like, I don't know, it's a weird, that's how my body responds. I'm trying to get rid of it though, but the only way that I can get rid of it is to step, like, the guys that I like the least, I need to go towards. The guys that make me feel a little uncomfortable, I need to go more towards them. The guys that like is showing that they're serious about me, I need to go more towards them. Because like, that's the only way that I'm going to heal, and I'm going to like get rid of this triggering response of a motherfucker that want to be with me. Because, or even the idea of love, because all the people that have claimed they love me have betrayed me. All the people that I have like went to bat for have betrayed me. All the people that I've helped out, like really gave, have betrayed me. So my brain instantly thinks, okay, well, if a person say they love you, you can't trust them. If a person say, or it's like it's a trigger. Like, I get to thinking, oh, this motherfucker about to abandon me, or this motherfucker about to use me, or this mother. When I go into being, because I'm like, too, I'm a person that is, I'm over protective of others. So I'm definitely the girlfriend where if the cops is mistreating her man, I'ma say something. Or even my friend, it don't matter. My friend, my child, it don't matter. Like, I don't even have to love you. Like, I'm overprotective. Like, especially when it comes to being singled out, if or bullying. Like, I'm very like, that shit pisses me off. Like, I get in defense mode, overprotective. I ain't even got to know the person. Like, I just, cause like, I've had like trauma from that, from all that. So I'm overprotective of the people that go through that. But sometimes I'm learning, right? At 33 years old, I'm learning that a situation can look the same as mine, but that don't mean that it's the same. Like, for example, there's a lot of people that have situations that look similar to mine, but they're not the same person I am. You know, I'm more of a person that's honest, person more integrity, person that like I like to earn my stripes. I'm more independent. You know what I'm saying? Like if a motherfucker helps me, I'm not gonna take advantage of the help. I'm going to take the help to better myself. Like I'm really like that. Like, but I find a lot of people are not. So this has been something that like I'm like, well, I need to mind my business more, or I need to like kind of coast and observe, like really observe, because the person that could be complaining could be the person that's the actual problem. Just because we have similar situations on the outside don't mean we're the same. Okay? Because when I tell my stories, like I'm the actual victim. I'm talking about you. You can't say like I did anything negative to you, said anything negative, try to undermine you in any way, gossiped about you, like negative attitude. You can't say none of that. Like I'm the actual victim, but there's a lot of motherfuckers that would do this damsel in distress shit, but when you get to know them, you be like, yeah, you the problem, and you don't want to better yourself. You want to look for people to live off on. You're a freeloader. And then you play victim when it don't go your way. There's a lot of people where it's like that. But on the outside, it looked like we got the same trauma. But we're not the same people, if that makes sense. It's not just about loving yourself. It's about also, like, I believe in being realistic. I believe in opening your eyes. Like, the old me used to think that the more I did for a person, the more they would love me, the more they would appreciate me, right? The more I came through for a motherfucker, the more I uplifted a person, like they would like me, they would come through. And reality set in, just like love and relationship. I used to think chemistry was